So counting down from 5 to 0, the focus can be on the body softening, if that's more tangible for you, and have some clarity about how the sensations and the general feeling is changing as you start to settle into your anchor or into your focus. There will be a perceptible change in how your body feels. Just letting go of any other distractions. Notice the weight of the eyeballs. Become aware of the heaviness in the sockets. Don't confuse that heaviness with a feeling of tiredness. They're two entirely different experiences. Just experience the weight, the heaviness of the eyeballs. You might even notice that one feels heavier or lighter than the other one. Maybe one feels more or less tense than the other. Now, without understanding how you do it, just allow the awareness to untangle from its location in the head and just float forwards until it localizes itself in the eyeballs. Just a tiny shift of location. So now you're experiencing the eyeballs from inside the eyeballs themselves. Or you could say that the eyes are arising inside awareness, whatever description works better for you. So now, rather than noticing the weight and the tension as a remote observer, awareness is directly experiencing the weight and the tension. Without any rerouting through the inside of the head behind the eyes. And of course, there'll be a tendency for it to just slide back, become knotted in abstract thoughts or concepts, ideas and images. Just notice when you feel that shift occurring. And simply, without knowing how, just allow an untangling from the thoughts. Allow the awareness to go direct to the experience. Now become directly aware of the inside of the eyelids. What is seen behind the eyelids? There's something there. We may overlook it because it appears to just be darkness or blackness. But there's still a clear awareness of that darkness. And it's not as dark or black as the thinking mind layered over. There are shifting shades, maybe spots of light. It was the routing through the thinking mind that imprinted this idea of empty darkness, no interest there for the thinking mind, so it overlooked it completely. But we can just let awareness rest in that darkness, directly knowing it. Notice if there's a subtle shift back inside the head. If you feel a tugging, a pulling, or a subtle effort or agitation, that generally means your awareness has shifted. If that occurs, just soften your effort. Allow the awareness to untangle and shift back to your experience. So awareness directly experiencing shade, colour, or the lack of it, directly experiencing weight and density and tension of the eyes. And directly aware of any movement of the eyes themselves. Now you might start to notice when the eyeballs are completely still and completely at rest and relaxed. There is less of a tendency for the awareness to shift back to thinking. You might notice when the shift does occur that there's a sudden flutter or jerk of the eyes. So for a few minutes, just see if it's possible to rest the eyes and rest awareness directly located in them and located in what they're seeing. No effort to keep them still. Just a complete softening. Now just let yourself become aware of the breath again. In almost no focus on the breath for 20 minutes. And suddenly it just reappears. It exists again. Notice it moving into your body. Maybe just allowing that breath to become a little bit more awake, slightly more active. Maybe counting upwards from 0 to 5 breaths if you find that's helpful. Allowing it to fill your body, refreshing and waking you up. Starting to feel some life come back to your extremities, fingers and your toes, crown of your head. Noticing the ground or the chair or the floor underneath you, space around you. Maybe bring in some gentle movement slowly back to the body. And if you feel it's helpful, you can take a nice stretch, rub your face, rub your hands together, whatever works. Remembering we might feel slightly dreamy for a while, that's normal. It normally passes away after a cup of tea.